Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my company, Shining Tour and Travel, I wish you selamat pagi dan selamat datang di Semarang. That is common greeting which means good morning and welcome to Semarang. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Neva, will be your guide today and I'm very pleased to accompany you today. Well, before we start our tour, I would like to inform you about our today's program. Today we would like to visit Lawang Sewu. I would like to inform you about Semarang city when we are waiting to get arrived. Semarang is the capital city in Central Java, Indonesia. Semarang leads by Hendrar Prihadi as the mayor and Hevearita Gunaryanti Rahayu as the vice mayor. Semarang is known with the motto Atlas City, means A for aman, means safe, T for tertib, means orderly, L for lancar, means fluent, A for asri, means beautiful, and S as sehat, means health. As you know, the word Semarang was taken from word sem, means asam, or in English called tamarind, and word arang means jarang, or in English means rarely. This name raised when first Ki Ageng Pangandaran came to Tirang Island, now called with Berkota, and he looked the rarely tamarind trees on there. Besides of that, Semarang is the fifth of the most largest metropolitan cities after Jakarta, Surabaya, Medan, and Bandung. Like the other big cities, Semarang also divided their area becomes Central Semarang, East Semarang, South Semarang, West Semarang, and North Semarang. Semarang has more than 1.7 million population of peoples with a lot of tribes, religion, and languages. The tribes in Semarang are Javanese, Sundanese, Chinese, Pakistanis, and Arabian. The biggest religion in Semarang is Islam, after that Protestant and Catholic, after that Hindu, Buddha, and the last is Confucius. In Semarang, we usually use Javanese language and Indonesia for communicating each other. Semarang also has many kinds of destinations besides Lawang Sewu with the iconic monument called Tugu Muda. The other interesting destinations like Gereja Belendo, Kota Lama, Kampung Pelangi, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we will arrive at Lawang Sewu. Please prepare yourself and don't leave your luggage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lawang Sewu. Lawang Sewu, or in English called Thousand Doors, is a landmark in Semarang. The name of Lawang Sewu comes from the designs with numerous doors and arcs. This building has about 600 large of windows. Lawang Sewu was groundbreak in 1904, completed built in 1919, and opened in 1907. Lawang Sewu was designed by Cosman Citroen from the firm of G.F. Kleinkammer and B.G. Quandak. This building can be described as a traditional style between traditionalist and the modernist and most strongly influenced by the design of village. Lawang Sewu is divided into several buildings, the main ones named A and B buildings, and the two smaller ones named C and D building. Lawang Sewu was located on Pemuda Street. The I-shaped A building faces the Tugu Muda roundabout. There are two identical towers on A building, which were originally used to store water. There was also one tunnel connecting A building to several other sites in the city, including the governor's mansion and the harbor. The B building is located behind the A building. It is 3 stories in height. It is 3 stories in height. The first 2 floors consisting of offices and the third holding a bathroom. Lawang Sewu also has a basement floor that is kept partially flooded to serve to cool the building through evaporation. Ladies and gentlemen, after the war, the Indonesian Army took over the complex. It was later returned to the National Railways Company. In 1992, it was declared a cultural property of Indonesia. The building soon underwent renovation to ensure that it would be profitable as a tourist attraction. Governor of Central Java, Bibit Waluyo, mobilized several those soldiers to assist the renovation. The soldiers focused on external repairs. On 5 July 2011, the newly renovated complex was inaugurated by First Lady Ani Yudhoyono. However, at that time only B building was available for tours. In late 2013, the Semarang city government announced plans to eliminate buildings' spooky image in order to attract more visitors. This was to encompass the imagining on the sites as a place for social and cultural activities, supported by renovation of the building. At the time, Lawang Sewu attracted an average of 1,000 visitors daily. Besides of that, Lawang Sewu also famous with the ghost story. From the story, many tourists see the ghosts. Among the ghosts reported to inhabit the established are a Dutch woman who committed suicide inside the headless coach. Because of that, in 2007, a horror film entitled Lawang Sewu Kuntilanak Vignesh was released based on the legend. I just remembered, don't urinate without permission around this area because this area has a lot of mystery. Ladies and gentlemen, there is time to meet, and now it's time for me to say goodbye. Thank you for visiting Lawang Sewu. I hope you are satisfied with my explanation. I think it's enough. Goodbye and see you in the next event.